girl. All right, so I'm going to use this one as an instructional video. So anytime you start a heel, Annie, you're always going to start with her in a sit and then say the word heel as you're taking your first step. Annie, heel. Good girl. So you can see my finger on the button. This is the one we use for training right now. She's got it on a 5. That's about all she needs at the moment. Hi, sweetie pea. So what I want is for her to keep her nose no further in front than the front of my stride or further behind than the back of my stride. The other thing I'm looking for is that she's no further out than the chicken wing of my arm. That one's a little bit rougher just because, you know, everyone's a little bit different, but that's the rough idea where we're going for, is having her in this little rectangle right there. Anytime she steps out of that, which she hasn't yet, that's when I'll tap the button and say the word H-E-E-L to get her attention and say, hey, you gotta come back. The other time, as you're about to see, is when I say heel and I make a change. So a turn or changing pace. So we'll do that now. Heel. Whoop, wrong side. So heel. Do a little tap. Heel. Annie. Heel. So those are all with a tap. Heel. Heel. Okay, she's not listening to a 5, so we'll turn it up to a 6. Heel. Okay, so she did that little head nod that said that's a little bit too much, so we'll keep asking for a 5. Heel. Right here. Come on. Right here. Right here. Give her a little bit of that physical help by turning towards her to get her back engaged with me and present her with the side I want her on, because she will always be on your left. Good girl. No button press with that. Heel. Okay, turn it back up to a 6 because you're not listening. Heel. And that time she doesn't notice a 6. Heel. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Good girl. There we go. That's a good puppy. So you'll say the word heel for 2 purposes. One, anytime she's outside of the box, and that's when you'll press it with the button. And you'll say it anytime that something is about to change. So speeding up, slowing down, which includes starting your walk. Good. And anytime that you're turning. The other one that I do with most, good girl, that I do with most dogs is a little warning. Heel. There we go. Good girl. Is a little warning like that to say, hey, I know you're just a little distracted. You're not actually trying to go away from me. You're just a little distracted. I'm going to give you, Good girl. Hey. Yes, good girl. Annie. Annie. To stop, just say her name, and she should come to a sit. It's supposed to be right next to you, but she's still figuring that, sit. Girl, and that is an official sit, so you do require a break afterwards. Good puppy. Good puppies. Yes, ma'am. You can see her ears doing fabulous, and her fur is growing out quite nicely. She's looking mighty cute. Her face, oh my goodness, I took so many pictures yesterday at Michael's because her face was just getting that right amount of scruffy and her eyes were kind of shining in the light, so she looked so cute. Oop, all right. So there's a car coming the other way. Annie, come. Good, come, sit. Yes, good, sit. Good girl, down. Annie. Down. There it goes. Annie, down. There we go. And we keep going into the belly rubs. Good. Down. Up to a 5. Down. She noticed it. Down. So for her, she kind of raises her eyebrows. Most dogs will kind of either blink, their ear, down, down. Their ears will move a little bit. Sometimes they'll stick their tongue out to say, oop, I noticed that. For her, it's kind of like a little eyebrow raise. And those are some cute little paws under you. Good down, good girl. Break. Yes, ma'ams. Yes, ma'am. And you got a bug on your face. Here we go. Good girl. Good girl. Go home, get some water and some foods. Yeah, she's all tuckered out. She's ready to go.